30 years ago, gas stations with convenience stores had become a thing. I stopped for Pepto-Bismol. Clerk asked if I had gas with that. Indignantly, wow, that's a word I've never used. Indignantly told her that I only had an upset stomach. Walked out to see the pumps. Still cringe. Oh my God. So she was asking if you had gas with that, like as in, are you paying for a pump? Did you get gasoline? And you're like, nope, just an upset stomach. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I feel like they kind of knew already because you were getting Pepto-Bismol. Everyone knows when you have that, it's like upset stomach. What's the song? Diarrhea, indigestion, da-na-na-na, upset stomach, diarrhea. So like everyone knows. I was in a park and a loud lady called out, anyone who wants an ice cream, come over here. I headed over with several others. She handed out ices to them all, then asked me, who are you? I realized the rest were all her family. 30 years later, I still cringe. Oh my God. So she meant like I have ice cream for like her family. Like they were probably at a big picnic and you went over there and took one? Oh no. I mean, you know what? I heard free ice cream, or if I heard free alcohol, or if I heard free pickles or chocolate, I'ma go too. I'll pretend to be someone's third cousin to get that. What is going on, friends? Welcome or welcome back. I am Sassy, and today we are checking out embarrassing moments that will make you cringe. Do you have an embarrassing moment? I'm trying to think if I do. I mean, I have many, I'm sure, but I don't really get embarrassed too easily. In my teens, I once brought a muffin back to an unnamed Canadian coffee establishment saying there were glass shards on my muffin. I had never seen sugar crystals on a muffin before. I still cringe. Oh my, what do you mean? Oh my God, I was wondering like, what the heck is this embarrassing moment? Like they put glass shards on your muffin in Canada? Like I was so concerned. Bro, you really didn't know about sugar crystals? If you get sugar crystals on a muffin in Canada, it's bougie. That's some bougie freaking sugar. I love when there's chocolate chip muffins and then they do the crystal sugar and then you get like a big crunch of sweet. Walked into work one day and everybody was standing around looking somber. I loudly asked, geez, who effing died? At that moment, the guy whose grandma just died turned to face me with tears in his eyes. I actually stopped using that joke a long time ago. I'm gonna get serious for a second, guys. So this is your warning. This is a very serious, sad story that I'm about to tell. So one of my sister's friends, she was dating this guy and they were texting and he stopped texting her and she literally, you know when you like, someone doesn't answer me or answer you for a while and you're like, are you alive? She texted him that and that was the last thing she said to him. And he actually had passed away in his sleep overnight. Didn't mean to bring down the mood, but I stopped doing that whole like, are you alive thing ever since then. I'm like, ooh. My aunt wandered into an open air restaurant in Greece, sat down. She had no Greek, no English. So she pointed out what others were having. They brought her wine and food. Only when she tried to pay and they refused did she realize she just crashed someone's wedding party. Can you imagine? Like that's kind of low-key genius though. And I kind of wanna try it. Yo, let's go to Greece, spot out some weddings, and roll up. That's pretty sweet. I actually have friends who have crashed weddings before. Not me, but I would. When I was 7, I was going back to school shopping for new shoes and I saw a pair of shoes next to a box on the floor. So no, I know where this is going. Oh my God. So I tried them on, walked around in them, and this girl looked at me. I can't. This girl looked at me absolutely horrified and told me to give her shoes. I knew it too, right when I started, I'm like, no. The girl took off her shoes and was trying on shoes and then you just took her freaking shoes. I don't know why that one is so funny. Wow, whew, my cheeks hurt. Oh my God, my eyes are seriously tearing. That is just so funny. Oh God, give me a minute. Whew, did you not like realize it? Oh, why is it so funny? Oh, okay. Did you not realize that they were worn at all? Like they didn't have any wear or tear to them. That is the most I've laughed on this. That's some good quality content. That is hilarious. 3 years ago, a cute guy I worked with wanted to give me a fist bump. I thought he was pretending to hold an invisible microphone. So I leaned forward and said hello. Y'all, what is happening to me? Oh my God. These are too good. So someone went up and was like, fist bump. And you were like, hello. Oh man, these are killing me. My cheeks hurt so bad. Wow, this video is probably the one video on this channel to make me laugh this hard, and that is not a flex. Like, I swear, this is the funniest video I've had on this channel. When I was 7, I had a crush on a girl in my class and didn't know how to deal with it, so I wrote her a letter that just said, "Get out of my school." Yeah, I'm assuming you didn't date after that. Although, in elementary school, they always said, like, if a boy's mean to you, he likes you. So maybe she caught on to your vibes and was like, oh, this is his way of flirting with me. Although I had school bullies, I had a few of them, and they were men, and they did not like me. They straight up just bullied me. They did not like me. They definitely didn't find me attractive. And one of them apologized to me in our adult life, because he used to call me fat all in elementary school, all of the boys, because I was chubby compared to now. I sent an email without the attachment. Notice, sent a second email apologizing for forgetting to attach the attachment without the attachment. Then wrote a third email and genuinely came so close to sending that third email without the attachment again. This one is so relatable. It's embarrassing because the worst part is you cannot unsend emails after like a 50-second period they give you to hit undo. No joke. You cannot unsend them. And I've done that so many times. It's like, oh, it's attached below. And it's like, mother, I didn't attach it. So now I always attach my documents first before writing the email. It's a practice I live by. I apologized to a woman I nearly bumped into in a record store. It was my reflection in the window. I just dyed my hair blonde. Oh my God, people probably thought you were on some serious like hallucinating drugs. Bumped in and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And it's like, you're a reflection. That's so awkward. That's so awkward. Similar to your story, except I was 15 in a club. My granddad decided to come and get me. Even worse, he got the DJ to call out my name and say, your granddad's here to pick you up. Oh, first of all, you were 15 and in a club? Where the hell do you live that it's legal to be 15 and inside a club? This is just, I just can't get over how wildly illegal this is. Embarrassing AF. Your granddad's here. Like, oh my God, out of anyone. Like my granddad? But like, what? Where are you partying? I wish I lived where you did because I was illegally in nightclubs as well. It was the 70s and my dad, working class lad, made good, rocked up at a very posh restaurant, was told jeans weren't allowed, so he took them off there in front of the matron and guests. I kind of like agree with him though. Like some people take their dress code a little too seriously and some of us don't have nice clothes. And like maybe we chose to spend the bit of money we had on your fancy restaurant, but we can't afford a nice outfit to go with it, so leave us alone. Mistook the man limping towards me for someone I knew. My God, what happened to you? I had polio as a child. I ran away. I'm trying not to laugh because it's not funny, but like slightly funny. Oh, yeah, that is awkward. But you know what? Maybe he just thinks you're being nice, being like, oh my God, what happened to you? Like you cared. He answered you, so he couldn't have been that offended. All right, guys, well, those were some embarrassing moments that will make you cringe or freaking laugh because I almost cried twice. Let me know what your embarrassing stories are down in the comments. But before I leave, I'm doing today's sassy shout out and it goes to Ethan Carberry Holt. They said, something tells me that if Joss visited London, she wouldn't go on the Emirates Skyline, a cable cart attraction that goes over the river and aerial views of London City Airport, my fave London attraction. Actually, I probably would, only because it is the famous London attraction. I've seen it. It gives me anxiety looking at it, but I probably would do it, especially cable carts. I actually do like the cable cart things. But like Ferris wheels, even that big one, the Ferris wheel like in the London, I would just do it because like you only live once, you know, but I might cry. All right guys, I'm getting out of here. Stay classy out there, stay sassy, stay embarrassing so I could do some more of these because these were so freaking funny. And stay awake because I'm tired. Bye. All right, what is this? Oh, embarrassing moments that will make you cringe. Oh wow, let me, hold on the phone. Let me bring this down a little bit. Okay, it's not what I did. Wow, that's better. Wow, this chair's squeak deaky. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. That's illegal. Oh my God, I have hiccups. Like, could this get worse, this video? I can't stop laughing. I'm hiccuping. Oy. Called in sick to work one day. Saw one of my students at the beach. We nodded as we both realized we were skipping my class. Hashtag I got caught. You never hear about the teacher skipping their class and then get caught. Can you imagine? Like, cause the teacher's like, bro, you're supposed to be in my class right now. But then the guy's like, hey, you're supposed to be sick today. Busted. That's great. That's legendary. That's a legendary moment. I would live like that mutual nod you gave. Like, you have to give that student an A. You just have to. I once took my child to a meetup picnic for the camp she was going to attend. We brought food and stayed a while and ate, and as we were leaving, I saw the actual group across the park. We'd been eating with a local church group who were too polite to ask who the hell we were. Well, those are children of God. Of course they're not going to kick you out. God would like them to share the food with you. Oh, that would be so embarrassing. Like, we have just been sitting with these random people eating their food, and God bless them for being so polite. I don't know if I would have been that nice. I'd be like, bro, less food for me? You're not even coming to our church now? Like, at least just go attend one of their church services at this rate, you know, even if it's a pity. Most embarrassing email exchange I ever had. Oh God, I hate email fails. Gives me anxiety. Sent an email. They replied and called me Motis. I replied with a stink about how my name is properly spelled and that it's actually really important to me. They told me to check my first email. I had misspelled my own name. In my defense, R and T are quite close. Oh, because your name is Maurice. So you started giving them hell saying my name being spelled correctly is very important to me, but then you didn't even spell it right? Yeah, you're gonna have to eat your own words after that one. Hope it wasn't like your boss or something, or like future boss. Maybe it was an interview. I've had the fear of like sending an email. Actually, I recently had that fail a few months ago. Listen guys, I scanned my T4 and I was emailing it to my tax guy and I typed in the wrong email and all my private information had been sent to an actual registered email. I literally had to contact CRA. I had to contact Gmail. It was a freaking mess. We figured it out and I am safe. My sister was making a peanut butter sandwich when she quickly needed to change my Oh, I can't read this. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Are you kidding me? Is this gonna be what I think it is? She quickly needed to change my nephew's diaper. While changing the diaper, she saw some peanut butter on her arm and licked it off. It wasn't peanut. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Are you kidding? What are the odds you're making a peanut butter sandwich at the time that you need to change a diaper and then the diaper and whatever came out of in the diaper has the same color of peanut butter. So you're like, peanut butter. And then it's literally poo. When you were going to lick it, did the smell like not hit you first? Oh, that makes me want to throw up. I could have lived my life without hearing that one. During small town 4th of July playground games, they called 5 and 6 up for potato sack races. I lined with the other kids and ended up coming in first place. They handed me a ribbon, I accepted it. Then I looked around and realized it was 5 and 6 year olds, not 5th and 6th grade. Oh, I was wondering, I'm like, what's happening here? Yeah, big difference. 5 and 6 year olds are like literally kindergarten, not 5th and 6th grade. Of course you won. You were playing against practically preschoolers. I'm surprised they let you like, at least like they let you do the race. Even when you lined up, weren't they like, who's this giant compared to these children? Who's this adult? But hey, you take that ribbon and you won. Fair and square. After a shower, I stood naked for a sec by the window watching a cat. Just then, the Google Maps camera car drove down my street. Hashtag I got caught. Do they have cars with their name on it? How do you know it's a Google Maps car? Do they genuinely have a Google Maps car that says Google Maps on it with their camera just being like, just driving around snapping pictures? That's wild. I have done lists of things found on Google Maps. There's been people caught doing the act of love in a car on Google Maps. There's things, y'all gotta be careful out there. People's nudes are gonna be on Google Maps instead of OnlyFans. First proper job interview. Got asked, how's your grammar? With a confused face, I answered, she's fine. Still got the job. Oh, did you think I meant grandma? How's your grammar? Oh, like grammar. How's your grammar? How's she doing? I'm trying to like justify how you got grammar for grandma. I'm surprised that someone asked in a job interview, how's your grammar? If someone asked me that, I'd be like, not great. Honestly, not great. Getting a haircut, barber asked me what I do for a living. I said, advertising. What about you? He replied, I'm a barber. Oh, hashtag, why did I say that? Honestly, it took me a second because I'm like, what's the fail? You're literally getting a haircut and you ask them what their job is. And it's like, bro, I'm doing my job as we speak in this conversation. It took me a minute too. I'm like, oh yeah, that's nice. Like, what about you? You know what I hate when it happens? When someone goes, thank you, or something, and I've gone, you too. What does that mean? Like, I just reply with you too? Or if someone's working and stuff, like, oh, like they're talking to me and like, oh, enjoy your day off. And I'm like, you too. And it's like, they're literally working. They're serving you. I called off sick to go to a music festival. Respect. The next day, my boss said, next time, don't stand in the front row. I was on TV, hashtag I got caught. Yeah, there's so many cameras at music festivals and stuff. I've actually never been to a music festival in my life. I've never been to any kind of like EDM thing. I've never been to anything like that. Concerts, of course, but nothing like that. But there are cameras everywhere because I see the footage of it all the time. That's a risky game. Honestly, just take the day off, book it off. And if you don't, honestly, I would call in and be like, I'm going to a music festival. Got told off for taking a selfie in the bathroom mirror in Anne Frank's house. No excuse, I was young and still think about it. Oh my God. Like, rightfully so, you got told off. Time and a place for selfies, you know, especially a bathroom mirror pic. That was not it. What are you genuinely being like captioning, like chilling in Anne Frank's? Like, no, take pictures of it and your experience and share something like maybe, you know, mindful and encouraging and inspiring, but like a bathroom mirror selfie. Working in Shanghai and my interns were buzzing that everyone in our building was saying Will Smith was in the eBay offices next door. I was losing my poop with them because, hey, Will Smith, my manager walked over to me and said, you know they're talking about you, right? Is your name Will Smith? I'm confused. Oh, y'all, so Andrew McCaskill, I don't know who that is. They thought that he was Will Smith, so they were talking about him. Oh my God, so he was literally sitting there being like, dude, Will Smith is there, wow. And everyone's like, no, they think you're Will Smith. Accidentally tagged myself on a picture of my ex-boyfriend's new baby. How do you accidentally tag yourself? That is so uncomfortable. Because even if you remove the tag, pretty sure that notification would still be sent to them of that you tagged yourself in that picture. Oh my God. And obviously the baby's coming from someone else, so they would see, oh, that's so bad. Asked two women I was serving in a shop if they were mother and daughter, only to be told they were married. Oh, and someone asked, what have you done that's made you want to die a bit inside? Yeah, but you know what? Like, in a sense, yeah, it's like super awkward for them because it's like, no, we're dating. Yeah, no. I was like, but you just think they're mother and daughter, but then like, you're also pointing out that one of them looks significantly older than the other one, which is also kind of awkward because it's like, who's playing the mother and who's playing the daughter here? All right, guys, those are some more embarrassing moments that will make you want to cringe. Leave a like on this video if you want part 3. Let's do it. I live for these moments. Before I get out of here, I'm going to do today's sassy shout out, and it goes to Michelle McCreary. They said, Joss, I love your upbeat and kindness to people. I'm glad to see that. That's so nice. Thank you. On Sassy, I'm very like sarcastic, and sometimes my humor, people could be like, they say like, you're rude or you're such a B word. And it's like, no, it's all humor, but I actually have a heart of gold and I love people and I want good things for humans, all humans, everyone. So I'm happy that that comes across in my videos, even though it's a sassy channel. If you want to be the next sassy shout out, make sure you're writing things down below. It does not have to be compliments. Don't worry, insult me, go ahead. But stay classy and most importantly, stay sassy. But more importantly, stay kind. You know? I'm so excited for these. Let's do an intro. I am Sassy and I just kept my head like this for a very long time. I felt it like get stuck. I'm sorry, I need to get this coffee in. I've been microwaving it 4 times, like one little cup of coffee. Like, let me just drink it. Okay, we're gonna pretend it's not here. Oh, that coffee's good. I almost want a second cup. I made it so good today. Wow, what's the word? Oh my God. You guys, this is so annoying that I can't think of that word. What's that big hippie festival in LA that everyone goes to every year? Coachella. Wow. I need a second cup of coffee. I tried to sneak extra cake out of a work party, but I tripped and fell on top of the plate, covering myself in frosting. Not only does that suck because it's in front of everybody and that would be so messy, but you also just ruin the cake for everyone else. And I'd be pissed because like everyone goes to the party for the cake and the alcohol, but also the cake, you know? My friends woke up in the middle of the night and thought someone was breaking in, so they called 911. Turned out it was a crime show on the TV that was left on. Oh my God. Oh, how do you even explain that to the cops when they get there? Like, oh, just the TV, sorry. Oh my God. Those cops probably had the best shift of their life laughing at that. Like, that would be me. I watch a lot of true crime. I gotta really remember this one in case I wake up in the middle of the night. It's like, no, remember, you were watching the show in the living room. What is the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever done in front of you? Mine is probably when halfway through a punk gig, my mom, having heard that I was there, turned up at the rough local pub and dragged me home. I was 16. I was also the band's lead singer. Oh, that is embarrassing. Oh, Mom. Oh yeah, as like a, you know, as like a punk band lead singer, that would hurt the ego. And like the rest of your band would also get like secondhand embarrassment. Did you get kicked out of the band? Asking for a friend, I'm just curious. You know. One time I responded to a client from my phone, "Thank you so much," and autocorrect changed it to "Thank you." Yes, I hit send and then noticed it. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I need to see. I'm sorry. So much. Oh, wow. Okay. The letters are kind of close together. I understand how that could happen. Not good. When your clients, oh man, you definitely like lost some customers after that. I wonder what your job was. The most embarrassing thing was when I decided to sneak chicken nuggets into the club, so put them down my bra, forgot about them, took some lad home with me, and he undid my bra and loads of chicken nuggets came falling out. Oh my God. I don't, like, to me, this is not even a fail. Like, this is a win. Like, put a ring on it. Someone needs to wife this girl up. If I was a dude getting with a girl and freaking chicken nuggets came out of her bra, yo, marry her. Marry her. That's incredible. That's amazing. Like, who doesn't want a chick who sneaks chicken nuggets into the club? Like, you guys can hook up and then have a late night snack, you know? I don't know. This is great. I have nothing bad to say about that. Late night out with mates, stayed at mate's new place, spare room in big shared house. Got up in night for wee, went back to bed, woke up next morning in bed with landlord sleeping, 12-year-old twin sons with landlord standing over me. Right room, wrong floor. Oh my God, y'all, this was very hard to read. That is so embarrassing. You just climbed in to bed with two 12-year-old sons and the landlord's like, what you doing? Bro, you could have a lawsuit on your hands very quickly. I got caught looking up a guy's info on a college computer, heard his voice behind me telling me how to correctly spell his last name. Oh, busted. Yeah, never do that in public. You can stalk someone all you freaking want, but you better check your damn surroundings and don't do it in public. Oh my God. Actually, I only did that once. I don't want to expose anything, but one time, this is so embarrassing. Yeah, I did it one time and someone caught me, but not the person. I was actually on a film set and there was a really cute guy and I remember I only heard his first name, but I saw we had to like we had to get our picture taken and hold up like our name. So I saw his last name. So I like snuck off on set and started typing in his name to look him up on social media to creep him. And some random person, like another actor who was around me and was kind of just chatting with, they came up to me and they're like, "Are you looking up blah, 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 blah?" And like, he was right over there and they busted me for looking up his social media on set that day. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Yeah. Luckily he didn't see, and don't worry, he had a girlfriend in the end, so my loss, you know? I was holding my cat in my arms so the vet could give him an injection. My cat was struggling and frightened, so I bent and kissed his head to comfort him. Only it wasn't his head. The vet had gripped his neck ready to inject, and I kissed the back of the vet's hand. Oh, y'all, I honestly thought you were about to say that you didn't realize the cat was turned around and you kissed your cat's butt or something like that. Like I was like, I honestly thought that's what you were gonna say. That is awkward. That is very awkward. Like, He just kissed his hand being like, thank you. Like I would have honestly just played that off and been like, thanks so much for taking care of my pet. Like how awkward. I don't know, just gotta be smooth, laugh it off somehow. Not me, but my sister once tried to pay for a drink with a panty liner thinking it was a $5, only to be told it was not legal tender. It was a dark pub. Y'all, what kind of, is this like slang I have never heard of? Not legal tender, it was a $5, like I'm assuming a $5 bill. Oh my God, can you imagine being in a dark club and you go in to grab some cash and a $5 bill and then you hand them a panty liner? I feel like that'd be also embarrassing for the bartender because they'd be like, that's not money. Like I would totally start laughing, but like, don't embarrass them, but laugh and just be like, girl, that ain't money, you know? What else you got in that purse? Oh, that's rough. Said thank you to a cash machine with a queue of people behind me. Oh no, oh no. So the ATM probably had like the recording of like, thank you so much or have a great day or something like that. And you're probably like, thank you. It's a freaking machine. That's like saying thank you to like your Alexa speaker or Siri on your iPhone. Although Siri would answer. She's like that. She's an intelligent little cookie. One time I told the cashier to keep the change and she told me I was $1 short. Oh, what's the brokest thing you've ever had to do? I paid for gas in nickels. One time I told the cashier to keep the change. Oh, that's sad though. I've been that broke, 100%. But like, can you imagine being like, oh, keep the change, thinking you're giving them more, thinking you're giving them a good tip, and like, actually you're $1 short. That's awkward. That's an awkward moment. On holiday in Corfu, some fans of ours sat at a pretty table in a shady square and ordered a couple of beers from the lady who came over to them. Later, when they tried to pay, she said, oh no, don't worry, this is my home, you're welcome. Oops. Oh my God. Okay, that's a really cool freaking house owner though. That could have been so, like, that could have went real south. You know what I mean? Like you sat down in someone's home and started drinking beers and stuff. Like this person deserves an award. That's a dope person. You should just keep partying with them at their house, to be honest. Screw the vacation. All right guys, well those are some embarrassing moments that will make you freaking cringe. Part 3. I'm going to get out of here, but before I do, I'm doing today's sassy shout out, and it goes to Kaylin868. They said, apparently when Justin Bieber visited the Anne Frank house, he was quoted as saying, I'm sure Anne would have been a belieber. Roll your eyes emoji. I feel like this is an embarrassing moment that would make me cringe. Okay, Justin. Okay. Like how awkward. Can you imagine visiting the Anne Frank house and that's what you say? Oh, I'm sure she would have been a fan of me. I can't with people. Anyways, I'm going, stay classy, stay sassy, and stay a subscriber. Okay, bye. What is this? Oh. I don't even know what it was. What is this? Okay, yeah, embarrassing moments that will make you cringe. Part 3. Holy moly. I meant to turn this a little more. My bad, refocus on my face, please. Why is my tripod moving? It's haunted. My place is haunted. Okay, what was I saying? Those cops probably had the best shift of their life. Like I can't speak. Hello, Joss. All right, this is my Bumblebee shout out because I keep freaking forgetting to film it. I don't want to blow the cover. Actually, no, you're gonna insert who's in it anyway. So, whatever. Insert the clip. Oh, ratty rude. That's the shut dot. Hello? Load. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.